What is going on, lads, and welcome to the Reserve Team of the Year. What this is the players that were voted second in each of the positions, or of course, for the defenders, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. You guys know what I mean. It's the players who came just outside of getting into the Team of the Year. This isn't actually on FIFA, unfortunately. I think it would be brilliant if it was. So if you do think that this should be in FIFA, if you would love to see this in FIFA as well, smash that like. If we could hit 2,000, that would be incredible. And maybe even EA will see this video and think, do you know what, we can make a shite load more money from packs on this and bring it out. And I think it will be absolutely incredible because we're going to go through and we're going to build this team. Also, lads, this is going to be done in collaboration with Capgun Tom and JMX FIFA. Joel is doing the second team of the year, or rather the third one, the second one of these. So the reserve team number 2. And Tom is doing reserve team number 3. There is some ridiculous players in them that shouldn't even be there at all. They should be well higher up. And some that you're just thinking, what the fuck are they doing in any team of the year? Never mind reserve team number 2. So go and check them out. Both links to their videos are down in the description. Check them out, drop in the sub and tell them that Andy sent you. And let's jump into this video. If you want to go and get yourself any coins to get the attackers that have just come out, open some packs for them, anything like that, link down in the description to the cheapest place on the internet that is 100% reliable. That is IG Sky. Their link is down in the description. And the discount code AJ3 gets you 5% off. But let's put in the second best goalkeeper in the world, which is Thibaut Courtois. I think we can all agree on that. That is absolutely fine. He's a brilliant goalkeeper. Atletico had a brilliant season last year, of course, and they won the league, basically. He just played absolutely brilliantly. He's a very good goalkeeper. Not quite on Neuer's level, but second, absolutely fine for him. Left back and right back are going to be pretty controversial. Left back, we've got Marcelo, who, not too bad. He won the Champions League with Real Madrid. You can kind of agree with that. Not too bad there. You could have, of course, Alaba at left back, but you will see that he is going to come in at centre back in a minute. But it doesn't really matter with regards to position. We've just got 4 defenders rather than a left back, a right back, and 2 centre backs. That's how the team of the year works. I am just putting them in them positions. So over on the opposite side, we have got the man who loves to get team of the years when he doesn't deserve them. We have got Dani Alves. Whether he even deserves to be in the reserve team of the year is just beyond me as well. Where you are going to see in a minute, there is no Godin and there is no Boateng in this squad, which just blows my mind. We're going to put in the centre-backs, Alaba and Hummels. Now, these guys I actually think do deserve to be in this squad and even potentially deserve to be in the real team of the year because David Luiz was in it. What the fuck was going on there? So we could have put Hummels into the actual team of the year for David Luiz. You could even put Alaba in for Ramos, in my opinion. He's probably the best left back in the world. And Ramos did win the Champions League, but he's a little bit of a dodgy defender. I'm not too sure. We're not going to go into that too much. What we are going to go into is David Luiz was in the real team of the year and Alaba and Hummels weren't. And then Dani Alves and Marcelo are in the reserve team of the year and Godin and Boateng aren't. What the fuck is going on there? If you had to pick the top 8, well, it's the top 8, isn't it? Because there's 4 in each team. Godin, Boateng, Hummels and Alaba would probably be in 99% of people with a fucking brain would pick them in the top 8 defenders in the world. And only, they just did, oh, I don't even know what words to explain. It's ridiculous that Godin and Boateng aren't in either of these squads. You've got to go to the 4th one. So there's another team underneath this that has got PK and some other bullshit in it that Boateng and Godin still aren't in. And then there's underneath that. So they are like the 15th best defenders. Oh, I don't even know. Words cannot describe. But let's move on to the midfield. Up first, we're going to have Luka Modric. Should have been in the real team of the year, in my opinion, ahead of Iniesta. Even possibly the guy next to him, Yaya Toure, could have been in the real team of the year instead of Iniesta. He had a better season than him. He was ridiculous last season in the BPL. Unfortunately for these guys, they didn't manage to get into it. But reserve team of the year, I think one of them probably deserves to be in it because you can only put one of them in, really, with Kroos and Di Maria having absolutely brilliant seasons, both winning the Champions League and Kroos winning the World Cup and being ridiculously good players as well. So that's fair enough that they're in. But Modric and Toure, you could probably pop one of them in and keep another one in the reserves instead of Iniesta. Next then, we have got Giambi Alonso. Again, a very good player, and he's been playing ridiculous since he moved to Bayern. Of course, won the Champions League with Real Madrid and has now gone to Bayern Munich and is still playing ridiculously good. So he probably should be in there. He doesn't deserve to be in the actual team of the year, but reserves is probably fair enough for Alonso. There is a lot of other good midfielders in the world, though, and you could argue whether he should be in there, but I don't think it is too unjust that he is in the second string 11. Up front, we have got Neymar. Ridiculous season this year, but not really on the ball last year so much. But again, he was Brazil's talisman and he carried them so hard in the World Cup, and you've got to agree with that one. Opposite side, we have got Luis Suarez, who In my opinion, aside from Ronaldo and Messi, was by far the best striker or the best forward in the world last year. The only reason he didn't get in it, the only reason he wasn't nominated in the top 3 for the Ballon d'Or, aside from the fact that Neuer is ridiculous, I think if he hadn't have bitten someone and just had such a massive controversy around him, this guy would easily have walked into the Team of the Year because he was unbelievable last year and basically nearly carried Liverpool to the Premier League on his back. And then up front, we have got Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Ridiculous that Thomas Muller still isn't in this squad. God knows why. Maybe nobody knows where to put him. Do you put him as a midfielder? Do you put him as an attacker? I'm pretty sure he was nominated as an attacker. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100%. But even still, maybe he should have got in ahead of Ibrahimovic up front. And he definitely should have got in ahead of Giambi Alonso in midfield. So I'm not too sure what's going on there with Muller. But even still, if they brought these guys out as kind of reserve blues, I think it would be absolutely incredible. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe you think someone else should have gone into the reserves. Maybe you think these guys should have been a team lower down or a team further up. Let me know, as always, down in the comment section. I'd love to read what you guys have got to say. And like I said, if we could smash through 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely unbelievable if you guys would like to see this in FIFA. But for now, that is where we're going to leave it. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.